Hello everyone, hello. This year is dedicated Lili Nishmas, Rachalei Abbas, Reb Chaim Tzvi. Okay, we're going to discuss matzah today. Matzah plays a dual role at the Seder. Matzah has two symbolisms, and we're going to see that these two symbolisms of matzah, really the whole Seder, the whole Magid, revolves around these two ideas of matzah. And then later, Be'ez Hashem, we'll discuss some lessons for life, really, that we can learn from the idea of eating matzah on Pesach versus chametz. First, let's start at the Seder. Matzah symbolizes the slavery. What are the symbolisms of matzah? How does matzah symbolize the slavery? Well, first of all, matzah is called lechem oni, the bread of affliction. In Chumash Devarim, Perek Tez Zayin, lechem oni, the translation of lechem oni means bread of affliction. Matzah is the symbol of slavery. Pashut Pshat, this means we ate matzah, slaves in Mitzrayim. So matzah is the symbol of slavery. For many generations, for 200 years, we ate matzah, slaves in Mitzrayim. The Rishonim give other explanations as well. The Abud Raham is a Rishon. He's most well known for his explanation of the Siddur. He's quoted all the time. He wrote one of the first early explanations of most of what we have in the Siddur. So the Sfarim quote, the Abud Raham says the following idea. Why do we eat matzah in Mitzrayim? We ate matzah because, this is interesting, matzah doesn't digest as well. It digests more slowly. So if you're a slave owner and you want your slaves to feel full and to be able to work longer, so then you'll feed them matzah instead of bread, because the matzah takes longer to digest, so it saves money. So the Abud Raham says that the Mitzrayim served us matzah, it saves them money. That they can have more productivity from their slaves, the Jews who were the slaves, feeding them matzah instead of chametz, instead of bread. The Sforno, and we'll see later, the Shlah works with this as well, the Shlah Kadosh. The Sforno explains also in the Devarim Perek Tez Zayin a very interesting explanation. Why did we eat matzah as slaves in Mitzrayim? He says as follows: the Jews were taking their lunch break, coming home to eat, to relax in the middle of the day for a little while, and then the Mitzrayim would rush us back to work and say, "No, get back to work." And the men would help their wives prepare the oven to get it ready to start cooking and baking. And the Mitzrayim would rush us back to work and therefore we had to eat matzah instead of chametz. We'll get back to that later. That's a very interesting idea. So the eating of matzah, there was like a knock at the door. And like, quick, get back to work. And so we didn't have time to let the dough rise into bread and taste so good and everything. We had matzah instead. That was part of the slavery, that the Mitzrayim rushed us back to work, and therefore we ate matzah instead of chametz. The simplest shot, of course, is matzah doesn't taste so good. Matzah doesn't taste as good as bread does. So when you're a slave owner, and you're feeding your slaves, you don't give them Brooklyn Bakery brownies. We'll get back to that later. You don't feed Brooklyn Bakery brownies. You feed them matzah. It doesn't taste so good. You feed them matzah instead of chametz. Okay. So matzah clearly is the symbol of slavery. This is a major theme of matzah on Pesach, and as we'll see at the Seder. The Aramaic term for matzah, for lechem oni, the Torah says lechem oni. Aramaic, it's lachma anya. The Aramaic for lechem oni is lachma anya. The exact gematria of lachma anya is 210. And that's how many years we were in Mitzrayim. That is not a coincidence. That's tremendous. Matzah symbolizes slavery. The Hebrew phrase is lechem oni. Lachma anya, lamed ches mem aleph. Lamed ches mem aleph is 79. Anya is 131. And together it's 210. So matzah clearly is a symbol of the slavery, the oppression. This is one of the major themes of matzah in Mitzrayim and at the Seder. Okay. At the same time, however, we know that matzah is also the symbol of geula, the symbol of freedom, the symbol of redemption. How is matzah the symbol of redemption? The Torah tells us matzah is a symbol of redemption. The Torah describes we ate matzah when we left Mitzrayim because the Mitzrayim rushed us out. We were in a rush. The Mitzrayim rushed us out. We didn't have time to let the dough rise into bread. Be'ez Hashem, we'll get back to that later as well. Matzah becomes the ultimate symbol of the miracles of leaving Mitzrayim. The Chinuch writes this, the Pashut Pshat. The Sefer Chinuch in Mitzvah Yud Aleph, he writes that matzah reminds us of the miracles of leaving Mitzrayim. We left in a rush. Not only did we leave, we were rushed out. What a miracle! After so many years, the Mitzrayim were pushing us out. Rush, get out of here, get out of here. And matzah is the symbol of Geula. The Sfarim quote, they quote from one of the Sfarim, Tiferes Yisrael, another angle on this matzah is a symbol of Geula. That how do you bake bread? How do you bake matzah? You bake matzah in a sense, you put the dough in the oven and you take it out early. Right? If you leave it in for a long time, it becomes bread. Take it out quickly, then it's matzah. So too, Am Yisrael is in Mitzrayim. So, in a sense, we were supposed to be there for many years, but Hashem took us out early. We left Mitzrayim early.